everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Halliburton hits them both. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer heel. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy and energy is execution.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Kicks it down to Middleton. Uncovered. They get it again. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Now Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
The kick out to Lopez. It's good from long range.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Milwaukee leading by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Holiday. Middleton inside the three-point line. Pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pacers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
In the corner, Middleton with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Kick out to Giannis. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Halliburton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Holiday. Middleton outside. Holiday gets the bucket.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Left side, Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Dragic gets the bucket.
An assertive player. Dragic knows he has the green light to catch and fire.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one drops for him. Turner's got his second basket of the night. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Pass to Turner. Over Whiteside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Matthews on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Morag grabs the board. Pacers trail by 8. On the wing, Hield. Here's McConnell. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Bucks lead by 11. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Dragic. Doesn't go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Neesmith off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
And here's Dragic. In a wide open look for Portis. And the Bucks miss again. .132 left in the second quarter. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Here's Halliburton. Holiday brings the double team. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Over Neesmith. Over to the left wing. Lopez a screen. Here's Holiday. Drains it from 17 feet out. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize in this area of the floor.
Count it.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Here's Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 10.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Outside Turner. Halliburton for 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Turner with it. He's picked up by Lopez. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Crosses over. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Pass to Middleton. A 3-ball. He doesn't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Halliburton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
On the wing, Holiday. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Halliburton right side. Field outside. Stolen by Middleton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Taken away by Holiday. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to McConnell. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Matthews left side. Back to Dragic. Got a piece of it. From about 19 feet. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
Pass to Nora. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
5 on the clock. Here's Dragic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Dragic has got his third basket of the night right there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Mora can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Allen. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And they've... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks leading by 13. Dragic looking for an opening. And here's Matthews from the arc.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Back to Dragic. Allen outside. That's a 2 from Matthews. The offensive rebound. Outside Dragic. The 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Matthews, no one around him. And at last, they get one to fall. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Matthews. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to Allen. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Here's McConnell. And Whiteside sends it back. Dragic with it. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Indiana making some changes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Halliburton for three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Three-pointer Hield. Indiana again missing. Nobody near Allen. The shot comes out, so the Pacers will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dragic with it. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Dragic. Right side, Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers trail by 16. Back to Williams. Halliburton trying to break loose. Williams gets the bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Turner. Over Lopez.
Tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end. Good job from him to bother that shot.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Turner.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
2 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Now here is Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pacers ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton outside, trying to get something going. Here's Williams. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Fame. Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Williams with the screen. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And Dallas with possession. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Hield for three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nembhard. Who poked away. And stolen by Wood. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable it is.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Now here's Doncic. Green, a screen. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Bullock's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside to the paint. A nice shot by McGee.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Count the basket.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Doncic with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Halliburton outside. Hield for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Green for 3. Williams grabs the board. Indiana trailing here. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did. And obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses. So you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is, the answer will be Kyrie Irving.
And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Pass to Turner. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Outside Irving. It's Powell on the wing. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. On the wing, Green. Off target with the three. Indiana leading. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
The kick out to Morris. Pass to Irving. And here is Green. Launches it. That shot, no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. Lead. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Bullock's shot is off. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Doncic is doubled. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Down low. Here's Matherin. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Inside, Irving. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. On defense, the Pacers. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Pass to Matherin. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Irving. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic on the wing. Here's Bullock. There's the triple. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. McConnell with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McGee. For 3, Hardaway. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Outside, Green. Outside, Irving. Back to Hardaway. McConnell goes in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McConnell's got his first points in this one. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Right side, Irving. Four on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Green for 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And stolen by Green. Pass to Morris. With 1 on the clock. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Out to Wood. Tries again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Halliburton on the attack. And it's blocked by Wood. They retain possession. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. From deep, here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Turner. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Pass to Wood. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Doncic left side. 5 on the clock. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Blocked.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Heel to the ball. And here's Halliburton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Ever since this guy was taken back as the 12th pick in 2021, Tyrese Halliburton has been proving his doubters wrong, guys. Showcasing that multifaceted game of his.
And talking about Halliburton, he looks like he could be a franchise cornerstone, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's a very willing passer. He's got terrific court vision. He's shot over 40% from three very consistently. He's got size in the backcourt. There is plenty to like.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Down low. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. They get it again. Outside for Irving. Here's Green. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Jackson. Back to McConnell. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Morris. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And that one's good. Green's got 6 points.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Nora. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, Green. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three.
The Pacers, 37.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Indiana leading. Halliburton left side. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Powell for three. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the dunk by Jackson.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The steal.
Dallas fouls. Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Halliburton with the ball. Irving picks him up. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Here's Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Nembhard. Left side Williams. To the inside. Halliburton. Some solid D from Wood.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Great crossover to get free.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Halliburton right side. Healed for 3. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Irving with it. Turner covering. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Halliburton. Healed on the wing. 3-pointer. No luck on that one.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game from Miles Turner.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Bullock, good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
And he knocks down the first one.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And they pick up 2.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Here's Halliburton. Now here's Jackson. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one.